MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Lifted the other way out to left center. Schwarber sprinting after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Man, I think the key here is their game plan at the plate. They have to be selective. They have to understand who's on the mound and when he's going to get wild and when he's going to give you something to hit. And we be ready and jumping when he brings it over the plate.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Popped high in the air. Zobrist is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's when you're looking for a ball inside. That ball's all the way in. He still pulls his hands through and gets a base hit to the outfield.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One left. Digging in, John Jay. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Here's Jason Hayward now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will track it down. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he botches it.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in. If they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles. And
meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Well, we weren't sure what kind of offense we were going to see tonight. They only scored 1 run in their last game. Already with that hit right there, an RBI hit in the first inning, the offense is alive and kicking.
A bullet to first base. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ellsbury arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Standing in, Ben Zobrist. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Second inning coming up here at. Here's Chase Headley. His head-to-head history with Montgomery, 1 for 6. Takes this the other way to right. Hayward is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting check. First baseman number
At the
17.
plate, Matt Holliday, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Line drive to left, and Holliday has a base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that falls at somebody, probably a double play. As a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here. Trying to get a big strike out of the next two hitters coming up.
Into the box, Luis Severino. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder.
So stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Yankees lead. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting 8.
Stepping into the box, Mike Montgomery. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Matt Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching, because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s, calling balls off the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Addison Russell. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 9-game hitting streak.
Gary Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Hard on the ground toward short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging about pretty good.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chase Headley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. The relay, and they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Matt Holliday standing in now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
The batter,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. A base hit in his first trip. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Jay has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of it. John Jay. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Chris Bryant now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Line toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner as we begin the top of the 4th. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 3-2 one more time. Hit in the air to center field. Jay has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 40, Luis Severino.
Settling in now, Luis Severino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Zobrist ranging into the outfield. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Shot toward right center, and Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Runner back safely. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. hard on the ground towards short. Gloved by Russell. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
And Zobrist.
Tough slider down low for a strike. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
Hit hard to third. Zobrist on to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Chase Headley. A hit in 2 tries so far. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Grounder down the line at third. On to first by Headley, and there's out number 1.
Now batting.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in, Mike Montgomery. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Ready for another shot now. Matt Holliday earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2 pitch. High pop up. Rizzo is right there. 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready for another chance. Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball lifted in the air out toward Hayward in right field. And he's got it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. High in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still lead it 2-1. In now is John Jay. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The right fielder, number
Here's
22.
Jason Hayward now. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Ready on 1 and 2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Cubs are. Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Striding in once again, Luis Severino. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1 and 2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Line drive to center field. And Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. In now, Starlin Castro. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's another single, his second hit of the game. He's having a good May. You know, you start looking at May as a player and you say, I'm partway through the season. I'm starting to get settled in. This is a great start to the year. He's over 300. He's off to a great start.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Ellsbury rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Swing and a line drive. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Schwarber has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Headley.
Ready once again, Chase Headley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Yankees. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge ranging back. He's not going to get to this one as it's off the wall, and this may put the tying run in scoring position. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Ellsbury is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
Hey, that was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Koji Uehara is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Javier Baez is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, and got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
And this is swung on and missed by Holiday as he's retired for an important first out. A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. Bounce to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play.
The left fielder, number 11.
Striding in, Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Baez has it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Adam Warren is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43.
Here's Javier Baez, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ball 3. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Hit back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Here's Castro for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Center fielder.
Into the box now, John Jay. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line to the right side, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Score remains 2-2. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Aaron Hicks is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Now a flare out toward right center. Hayward coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Jacoby Ellsbury. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2. Gone now.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Hayward. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains. Dylan Betances comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Now in the box, Chris Bryant. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ellsbury is under it.
First baseman number 44.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Justin Grimm takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. And a curveball is by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate.
Well, it's late in the game, but I tell you what, a leadoff single, that's what you want to start the late innings. Now it sets you up to be able to manufacture or do some things and maybe get that run home. Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it.
And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Chase Headley.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
A little roller toward the hole. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
First baseman number 17, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Career line against Grimm, 1 for 5. The 1-1 pitch. Runner breaks for third. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hayward is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied. Digging in, Matt Caesar. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 1-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Now the 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Dylan Betances.
Greg Bird will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 33, Greg Bird.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Now a line drive, and he's going to deliver the go-ahead run and might get into scoring position himself. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Oh, he couldn't have thrown that any better. Fastball inside, jams him, and he gets a nice bloop single to reward him. Wow.
Hector Rondon takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Into the box now, Starlin Castro. Swing and a liner. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Spin and a throw back to second. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No. Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Ellsbury on the move. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
In now is John Jay. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
And this will be fouled away.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just 3 for 14. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and on the road.
4-2 the final score tonight. New York with a big 17-hit attack. Dylan Betances. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Hit down the line at first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Batting second.
Here's Brett Gardner now. His history with Jake Arrieta, just 3 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hayward has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Grounded to third. Oh, look at Bryant. Wow. 1 hit, 1 left. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Jonathan Neese starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he comes in with a whip under 1. That means he's not getting a lot of traffic on the bases. And when you limit the traffic on the bases, the less runs you're going to give up. So that's why he's been effective and been able to keep his team in games.
And another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gregorius is there for it. 1 away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. H, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Matt, this club's just got to get on the board early. When they get out and score early and put the pressure on the other team, they have a great chance of winning games. I think that's the key to this one here.
Again, a 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoring. Matt Holliday standing in now. His history with Jake Arrieta, 1 hit in 18 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
Batting 6. Second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 2nd. Into the box, Didi Gregorius. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with John Neese. He's got 8 hits in 25 tries. He also has 1 home run. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Gloved by Headley. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Javier Baez.
Into the box now. Javier Baez. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 6.
Now batting, Ben Zobrist. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now to the plate, Chase Headley. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Batting 9th.
Standing in, John Neese. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And he's safe.
Well, that's an exciting moment for the American League pitcher. Look, he plays in a different league where the pitcher doesn't get the hit. Now he comes to enter the game and gets a base hit. That's a cool thing.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now batting.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with 1st and 3rd and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Stepping up now, Matt Caesar. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Striding in, Jake Arrieta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try again, 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And that one stayed up a little high.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Hayward has a read on it. One down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Holliday.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Holliday comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
So digging in now, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. To 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2. In now is John Jay. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
All right, fielder number 22.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outside, 2-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit out towards second. And the off balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And eesh, not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him. When you're hot, that's what happens. Balls like that fall in for you. When you're cold, that gets caught. This is a hot streak he's on right now, so you take advantage of it. Ride it while it's good.
In now, John Neese. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Caesar is there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Ready for another shot now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another try at 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Judge is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. No runs, no hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's Ben Zobrist now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3-up, 3-down for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Zobrist is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now a flare out toward right center. Hayward coming on. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Jay will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Striding in once again, Matt Caesar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Stepping up now, Jake Arrieta. He's 0 for 1 thus far, and he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Ready for another chance? Miguel Montero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin. Matt Holliday standing in now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that. Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Caesar has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit.
Yeah, 7th inning. You're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Oh, he's looking for that double play ball. He got the sinker, got the ball hit on the ground, but he happened to find a hole.
Into the box now, Chase Headley.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Castro is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Carl Edwards Jr. takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing, and it disappears away from you.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. The second for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter. In now is John Jay. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Gardner is there. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 22.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. 1-2. Here it comes. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting, third baseman.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another shot now.
Gardner.
Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Hayward. Around first. He's digging for second. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Swing and a liner.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Here's the 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Leaping, and he makes a terrific catch as he bangs into the wall. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. A run on. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he takes a called strike 2.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Anthony Rizzo is retired, leading off the bottom of the 8th. Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And the quick hands of Baez a little too quick that time as he pulls this one foul out of play. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. And Castro will put this one away for out number 2.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So he makes it through 8 with the perfecto still intact. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 3. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Koji Uehara will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Addison Russell is also into the ball game and still hitting the number 8 spot here. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with show track, and the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Neese. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Did he go around? Yes, he did. And the throw to first ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on. At the plate, Matt Caesar. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Smoke toward third. On to first by Headley, and there's out number 1. Here's Addison Russell. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you work as hard as he has in this one.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Addison Russell goes quietly, and they've got only one out left. Now the 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. On the ground up the middle. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not